What's up, guys? It's your girl Cash Arroyo. If you're new here, put your seatbelt on, bitch, because we going for a ride or whatever. Make sure that you subscribe and you hit the little bell so you know every time my annoying ass drops a video. Today is going to be a get ready with me where I'm going to talk my life away about how I cleared my cystic acne while I do my makeup. So I hope you have the patience for that. Also, if you're not new and you've been here before, thank you again for coming back. I appreciate the love. Seriously, I really freaking do. Without y'all, I wouldn't even be doing this. I probably still would, but still, thank you. So make sure that you subscribe, that you like, put the little thumbs up. Make sure that you comment and you share these videos because I make these for y'all. So make sure that you stay tuned in.
That girl with PCOS.
What's up, guys? It's your girl Cash Arroyo, aka that girl with PCOS. I'm finally in my guest bedroom. That is actually going to be my studio. Eventually, once I get everything that I need, this room is going to be my YouTube room. But right now, it is split between my little section by the window and guests when they come over, when I get a bed in here or whatever. But nonetheless, I'm excited. I'm finally going to get this project started. And I know we've been waiting for a long time. So let's go ahead and let's get started. Today I'm doing a get ready with me, how I cleared my face from cystic acne due to the PCOS that I have had for such a long time. And a disclaimer, if you see me looking over to the left, it's because my viewfinder is over there. So you guys have no idea how excited I am to have my own space. Seriously. I'm gonna be doing my makeup because I'm actually filming another video after this. And I'm gonna talk to you guys. This is why I need a podcast, because I talk too much. So I'm gonna go ahead and start shaving my face. If you're new to my channel, welcome. I shave my face before I ever apply anything to it just because I have hirsutism, which is a cause from my PCOS. It causes me to grow unwanted hair on my face. So I shave every single day. You know what I'm saying? So yeah.
Why does it look crazy right here?
I shave my face on a dry face. I don't shave with shaving cream or anything special. It's just a regular Bic. Is this Bic? Yeah, a Bic shaver, which I love these. I literally shave my whole body with these. I don't know. I love these shavers for me personally. I don't use anything special as far as shaving. I just shave on a dry face before I apply anything because I feel like when you shave with shaving cream and stuff, that's when you get 5 o'clock shadow. And it's harder to shave when you have stuff on your face because hair is growing in and you're shaving every single day. I feel like it's harder to get those really, really small stubble hairs if your face is wet. Like the grip of the razor can't really grip that hair. My personal experience. So now I'm gonna go ahead and use Ole Henriksen Nurture Me Moisturizing Cream. I got this. I just walked into Sephora on a whim one day and I was like, I need some moisturizer and on a budget. So they had this little cute little pack. It was like this. It was this moisturizing lotion and it was like a face scrub or something, a face mask, that's what it was, and like a little towel, and I'm living for it, to be completely honest. So I've already rubbed that side. I'm gonna go ahead and rub this side. I probably don't moisturize my face correctly, and that's okay. I'm learning. I never used to moisturize my face at all, so for like 24 years of my life I didn't moisturize. Probably 25, to be honest. I'm 28. Probably 26 years, actually. Or 26, 27 years I didn't moisturize, and I'm 28. So, the girl needs a snack. She's fucking hungry, so before I start fucking filming, I need a snack. Remington. Oh my god, I love these things. It reminds me of Guinness. Like, if you know what Guinness is, this is what it reminds me of. It's got like this like clear, I don't know if you'll be able to see it, but it's like this little That's super slimy. I hope y'all like ASMR because I just gave it to you. So we're not gonna do anything like special as far as face wise goes today. I just moisturized. I'm gonna put some primer on. I'm just gonna do something real cute and chic, maybe some bright colors, because if you know, I love me some neutral, baby. But I like to play in color too. I do. Might do a little pink. Yeah, I know I don't like pink, but I might. So I'm gonna be using Derma Blend's instant grip jelly primer. Love this. Live for it. Love it, love it, love it. I love that you can't press down and get any product. You have to twist it, and it's cute. She is cute. I'm gonna go ahead and start with my eyebrows first before I forget. So I'm gonna start with some e.l.f. brow pencil for my eyebrows first. This I wouldn't really recommend it. For me, it's not as sharp as I need it to be. So my eyebrows don't look like they usually look, but it's still cute. It still gets the job done. Like if I'm stuck on an island and this is all I have, then I'm gonna do what I can. You know what I'm saying? Ah! What the fuck is this? Oh, if you need to go back to the drawing board, literally. Those are my eyebrows. Thick, black, and bushy. I had to go check on my food real quick because I make congri negro. Did I say that right? Well, I make congri, which is basically a Cuban dish. Hold on. So the eyebrows are on. They do not look good, but we're gonna work with them right now. So the next step is we already put primer. So I don't like to put anything on my face until I do my eyeshadow, because if it starts getting onto my skin, I can clean it up, and if there's foundation, then it's just fucking everything up. So hey, community that puts their eyeshadow on before their foundation, if you put your eyeshadow before you put your foundation, leave a black heart. If you put your foundation on before you put eyeshadow, put a pink heart, so I can know that I hate you. I'm just kidding. So I'm gonna go in with my favorite mogul, my favorite person's company. It's the Crayon Case. This is their New Rule palette. It's actually the only palette of theirs that I have because I just bought a house and I can't afford that. So I'm gonna go with the color Meter, maybe. No, I'm gonna go with Mile. So Mile's like the first one. This is a really cute palette, by the way. All right, so let's get into why we're really here. We should just call this the eyeshadow talk, because that's really literally when I start talking, when I put the eyeshadow on. So a lot of people are constantly asking me how I cleared my face up because I have PCOS. And if you used to follow me, my acne was so severe, so bad, but I saw through it. Like I literally saw through it. I didn't let it bother me. I still posted. I still went out. I didn't go out that much, actually. I still posted pictures. I still was making videos. Like, I was unfuckwittable, if you know what I'm saying. I was still making videos. I was still doing certain things, but I was just owning up to the acne that was coming along. If you've been following me on my social media platform, then you know my acne was really bad, you guys. Like, really bad. It was so bad that my depression took over. I wouldn't go out. My friends would call me. I would stay in the house. I didn't want to be bothered. I was trying so much makeup. I think in a span of like 1.5 to 2 years, I probably spent a month. I probably bought 2 things of foundation a month. So I was spending roughly $100 a month on foundation. Foundation is supposed to last you a long time, but being that my face has so much acne, I was literally wearing makeup everywhere. I wore makeup to the store, to the grocery store, to the movies, to the mailbox, to work, to the club. Shit. I wore makeup everywhere. It was really bad. And if you take a look at my face now, my face is significantly clear. Like, there's really no acne on my face. What you see though is scarring. I have scarring on my face. Like, this is not acne. This is scarring. This is basically from when I used to pick at my face, and just when I didn't pick at my face, I still had scarring on my face. So this relatively all scarring on my jawline, on my face, everything. When I was dealing with all that, I didn't find the need to moisturize. I washed my face, but because obviously I had makeup on, but I didn't moisturize. I wasn't taking care of my skin because I saw no real reason to. I'm gonna have cystic acne. No matter what I put topically, it's not going to cure the problem because I was dealing with something hormonally, which is internally, which means I could put whatever on my face. It has to come from the inside out. If you know my story so far, I was struggling with acne, but I didn't know why. It took a couple years to find out that I had something called polycystic ovarian syndrome, PCOS. And that is why everything just went. I had really bad insomnia. I could not sleep to save my life. If you know me now, it takes me 2 seconds to fall asleep. I had hirsutism little by little, like my hair going out of my face. Really bad acne. My hair was like thinning and falling out. My scalp right now, it gets really super dry. I'm not sure if that's the PCOS or moving to Jacksonville. I'm pretty sure it's Jacksonville though. I had horrible weight gain, mood swings, bipolar mood swings, memory loss. It's just a plethora of things. If you deal with PCOS, then you know. I was trying everything. Like, I went to see a dermatologist and she fucking popped everything on my face. I left that dermatologist looking like I got attacked by ants. It was crazy. And you know, it was cool going to the dermatologist, but she didn't want to give me any kind of procedures that were gonna help me with the blemishing because she was like, you have really bad cystic acne, and if I do this, it's just gonna be a waste of money because you're still gonna get the cystic acne, so the scarring is gonna happen again. So if I help you remove the scarring, it's gonna come right back. So I was mad, but I had to understand that, okay, yeah, I'm gonna continue to get cystic acne. So yeah, I'm gonna get scars again. So yeah, I'm just blowing money out of my ass and I don't have money to be blowing. So then I went to Ideal Image, right? And I told them that I had this facial hair I wanted to get rid of. So I started going to Ideal Image and they did this entire side right here because I had really bad hairs coming out right here, like long, thick, black hairs. And I had a little bit of mustache. So I did the Ideal Image and essentially they got it to where it seemed like it was gone, right? That's what happens when you're uneducated and you're not doing enough research and you just hear laser hair remover, blah, blah, blah. I blew $2,500 on like 9 treatments. First off, they burned my face. My face is burned now. Like, you can't really see it, but the discoloration is there. So they burned my face by doing this. It made the hairs become very thin, but it didn't stop it from coming in. So my hairs were very thin and they were fuzzy for a little while, maybe like a year and a half, 2 years. It stopped growing in, but it came right back. And it came back, but it's not as thick as it once was. So I'll give Ideal Image that. I'll give y'all that. The hair's still gonna grow back, unfortunately. My insomnia was really bad. So at this time I was in college and you know, I was working, going to school. I was fucking tired, but I could never fall asleep. I was working on most days at a gas station, and then on weekends at nighttime I would work as a security bouncer, and then I would go to school during the weeks, Tuesdays and Thursdays. So that was my life. That was my little routine. When I came home from work at like 2:30, 3 o'clock in the morning, I couldn't fall asleep for shit. I would try so hard to go to sleep and nothing was working. I was literally counting sheep, masturbating. I was doing a lot. Nothing was working. Of course, I would eventually fall asleep, but it would take forever to fall asleep. So it was almost like forcing myself to go to bed. Like I would have to like just turn everything off and just sit there, literally sit there until I fell asleep. And it would sometimes take hours, but you know, that's what happens when you have chronic insomnia. So the chronic insomnia was super like annoying. I mean, nobody wants to deal with sleepless nights. Everybody loves sleep. So it was taking a toll on me. My health was deteriorating. I was gaining weight. I was becoming super depressed. It was just crappy. Fast forward to all of that, right? Because I'm sure you don't want to hear my story all over again. I end up meeting some people, and these people are like super nice, super cool. We start chit-chatting over the internet. They want me to do some brand ambassador stuff for them. So they're like, hey, we'll send you some edibles and you make some videos for us. So yes, I know this is illegal, but I'm human and I did it anyways. So at first I was very reluctant. I was like, no, I don't do that stuff. Ain't happening. I'm gonna be straight cut honest with you guys because that's all I know how to be. And I'm not gonna sit here and act like I'm perfect, like I don't do things that are like wrong. I'm just gonna be honest with you guys. So I met these people, we spoke, they lived in my area, they said that they can help, they can give me some edibles, and all I had to do was make a video. Shit, I didn't have to use the edibles, I just had to make a video talking about the edibles. But I'm never gonna suggest anything or promote anything if I don't believe in it myself. So I was like, okay, I'll think about it because I don't do marijuana. I don't mess with marijuana. I'm not a fan of marijuana. My best friends love it. I'm not really big on it. So they're like, okay, well, let us know. So I thought about it. I spoke to my friends. They were all like, oh my God, get them. Yes, you can give it to us. So I was like, okay, sure. So I met up with them. They gave me some of the edibles. They even came over to my house. We had a cool, fun time. We played some games. I had some people over. And my friends loved their edibles to the point where they were buying edibles from these people. So I decided to try it one night. Mind you, my friends, avid smokers, they've been smoking for years. My cousin's been smoking for years. Everybody has been trying to get me to smoke for the longest. And I'm not kidding. You can literally ask like my brother David or you know, my friends. They would be like, oh, smoke, 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 or hey, you know, why don't you like smoking? I was just not with it. I didn't like the paranoia. I always felt crazy, like people were trying to kill me. Like I just felt in a place where I didn't want to feel or be in. So I just stayed away from it. I didn't like how it made me feel. So no, whenever they would try to peer pressure me, no. I stood my ground, and people knew. They would just stop asking because they knew the answer was no. I'll drink. Hell, I don't like drinking, but I'll drink before I ever touch a blunt, right? That was my mindset. So I spoke to the guy. I told him, you know, I have really bad insomnia, blah, blah, blah. So he was like, this is why I asked you to do this, because I really think that you would benefit from this. This can help you sleep. So I would tell him, yeah, I don't really know about that. So he gave me this edible, whatever, and it was so pretty. I wish I had a picture of it. It was so pretty. So I was like, okay, I'll give it a shot. Oh, child, let me do my makeup. I end up trying these edibles, and I think that night I fell asleep fairly quickly just because it was already late in the evening. It was probably like 3:30 in the morning. I was a little tipsy because we had been drinking. We were playing like a drinking game. It was like a group of like 8 of us at my house. So we drank because we played this drinking game, and I'm about to sneeze. So give me a second. So I was fairly tired at this point. It was like 3:30 in the morning. So I laid down. See, my insomnia was falling asleep and staying asleep. I couldn't stay asleep. I woke up 3-4 times in the middle of the night, and it was hard for me to fall asleep. So my sleep was really, really off. So I was fairly sleepy at this point, and I decided to try this edible. I took the edible out of my drawer. I took a little piece. I remember vaguely I remember when I went to California to visit my fucking cousin Michelle. Rest in peace, baby. I miss ya. She tried the fuck out of me. She stopped at a dispensary. She bought some edibles, and she gave me the fucking cookie. Didn't tell me how much to take, just gave me the cookie. I ate the whole cookie. And I was high for like 8 days. And I was in California high the whole vacation. And that night, I was slumped. Okay, I'll post a picture. Your girl was slumped. So I remember that night, like, ooh, you know, be careful, because when you were with Michelle, you were high for like 8 days. So, and I know people always say that edibles can really get you high for an extended period of time, whatever the case is. I didn't know how much weed was this. I didn't know nothing. So I just took like a little chunk, right? A good chunk. I said I'm falling asleep. What's the harm? Took that, fell asleep. When I tell you guys, I did not wake up that entire night. I slept the entire night. Like, I'm not even kidding. I slept the whole fucking night, bro. I have no words. I literally, I woke up the next day, I was groggy as fuck. But I was like, where the fuck am I? Like, what happened? I was so used to waking up several times during the night that for me to wake up, I was so like taken back. Like, I didn't know where the fuck I was, who I was. And I was so groggy. I was like, what's going on? Yo, I literally slept the whole night. Like, I had a whole dream and everything. It was crazy. I was like, this is fucking crazy. So the next day, you know, that day that I woke up, I went about my business as usual. And then I went to sleep. I took an edible again. So I took a little piece of the edible and I went to sleep. I fell asleep the entire night, stood asleep the entire night, or stayed asleep, whatever. I stayed asleep the entire night. And then I woke up the next day, groggy again, but still, I was like, yo, this is crazy. Because what I had expected was I was going to take this edible and then I was going to wake up high. Because when I went to California and I got so high off that edible, I was high for like 8 days. But I didn't think about it because I ate an entire cookie full of weed in California, which is why I was high for like 8 days. So when I was at home, I was only taking small amounts of this edible. So of course I wasn't going to get completely high, but I was going to get medicated enough to where I would stay asleep and wake up groggy but not high. So I started making videos for this. I was telling people about this. I was going around like, yo, edibles, hella illegal. But I'm telling y'all my story. So I was just like taken back, right? I wasn't getting the high effect because I was literally falling asleep as I was doing it. And I didn't really know much about edibles, how it works, how any of this works. I just knew I was staying asleep and that's what I needed. So I think I did that week. I probably did the edibles 4 times before going to sleep. And then I started to notice that I was feeling sleepy like certain parts of the day, but I'm not a nap taker, so I kind of like fought through that shit. Came to the point where at nighttime I was feeling sleepy too. Like I was like, bruh. It was just like, wow, I'm falling asleep. I'm feeling sleepy. I'm staying asleep through the night. Crazy. Just crazy for me. So I stopped taking the edibles. And I started falling asleep by myself. And then with the nights where I felt a little restless, I would take an edible and go to bed. And I would stay asleep through the night, would wake up, and less and less, I was feeling less groggy. Like I wasn't as groggy as I was when I first started doing the edibles. So it was allowing me to sleep through the night and still wake up with a little bit of energy to get through the day. I not once ever took a edible during the day. I'm not freaking crazy. And I still wasn't smoking at this point. I was only doing the edibles. Now let me tell you why this ties into how my face cleared up. So I know you guys are probably thinking like, what does eating edibles have to do or tie in with your PCOS and how you cleared your face? Well, it has a lot to do with why my face is clearing up. I went to go see a holistic doctor who specialized in PCOS. So we sat down, we had a conversation, and I started to tell her that some of my symptoms were starting to be alleviated. My face, I started to slowly notice that it was slowly going away, like all the cystic acne. I started noticing that my depression wasn't as bad, because it was really bad. I started noticing that my insomnia, it was basically no insomnia anymore. So she broke down to me the essentials of, you know, having a good night's sleep, why it's imperative to sleep, especially with dealing with PCOS, because when you don't get that good night's sleep, your body isn't allowed or doesn't have necessities that it needs to completely restart itself. It's like turning a computer off at night or restarting a computer. Like when you don't sleep at night, your body isn't able to restart, reboot. It's not able to reprogram itself. So it's not sending those signals to your body, to your face, to your blood, because it's like you're not falling asleep. You're not getting a good night's sleep. So it's only able to repair so much. So it was so important for me to be able to sleep so that my face was able to clear up. Now this is just for me. Everybody's different. Everybody's symptoms are different. How you handle your symptoms are different. This was just pertaining to me and what I started to see worked for me. I am no way, shape, or form am I telling you guys to go out there and try edibles or to go out there and do something that may be illegal in your state, because it's legal in my state now. So I'm not telling you guys to go and do something that you've never done, but I'm just saying it worked for me. It may work for you. It may not work for you. But don't do anything that's illegal, that you're too young for, or that's just something you're uncomfortable with doing. Make sure that you're comfortable. Make sure that you educate yourself, and just make sure that you know what you're doing before you do it. So with all that being said, I'm not telling you to try anything that you normally wouldn't. I'm just telling you at this point in my PCOS, I had tried pills. I had tried birth control, which made me fucking sick to my stomach. I have tried a lot of things and they weren't working. And I wasn't gonna keep doing these things trying to get a different result, because that's insane. So I was open to the idea of trying something new, even if that meant doing something that technically wasn't legal at the time. In my case, listen, it literally changed my life, and I'm so thankful that it's now medically legal in the state of Florida, and hopefully recreational in the year of 2020. But it literally changed my life. So I started sleeping better at night because I started doing edibles. So I did it like 4 days that first week, and then I started skipping like maybe a day to 2 days to 3 days to maybe once a week. And now I don't really need edibles. I literally can fall asleep within like 2 seconds. No joke. So my face started to clear up, and as you can see, it is clear. It's just got a lot of scarring. So yeah, that is basically what literally saved my face, what saved me from my depression, from my horrible mood swings. Shit, I still get mood swings here and there because I don't really do it as much. And if you haven't seen a before and after picture of my face, I'll go ahead and yeah, fucking crazy, isn't it? You know, that's literally all I did. I'm just gonna give you a quick breakdown of the difference between smoking and digesting marijuana. So for someone who doesn't understand and says, oh, I've been smoking for so long and I still have acne, or for just people who are interested and want to learn a little bit more, I'm not gonna go full deep into marijuana because I know some people are not all about that, but shit, it's my life. So basically, when you smoke marijuana, it's rapid, it's a release. So if you're dealing with a pain at that moment or something at that moment that you need to alleviate, you would smoke marijuana or you would vape marijuana, because it will literally take no more than 10 minutes to hit you for you to feel the effects, the euphoric feelings, the high feelings. And if you're feeling pain, it'll usually subside within those 10 minutes of you smoking or vaping. It also comes within 10 minutes, and it usually lasts anywhere between 2 to 3 hours. And that's usually why you see people, they keep smoking, keep vaping, because it starts to subside, it starts to go away. So that's smoking. So I'm gonna use some Dermablend cover cream. Absolutely love Dermablend. I also like to apply this throughout my entire face because I have scarring throughout my entire face. Now let me tell you what a difference it is to do edibles, now that I've told you the difference with smoking or vaping. So edibles, as many of you know, take a long time to hit your system. Everybody's system's different, so it's gonna hit you differently, but for more of people say, it's gonna hit you 30 minutes within the hour. Sometimes it could take 2 hours, maybe 3. But baby, it's gonna hit you. You just need to wait for the ride. So edibles, they go through your liver. When you digest an edible, it's hitting different parts of your system that smoking and vaping just normally wouldn't do, because you're inhaling and you're not digesting. So when you're digesting this through your liver, it's hitting certain particles that's gonna really retain the edibles, and it's gonna break it down. Edibles are gonna last longer in your system because they are going through your liver. Since they're going through your liver, they can literally last anywhere between 8 hours to 8 days. I am not kidding. I was high for 8 days in California. So just take that into consideration, because if this is your first time and you eat an entire edible that has like over 1,000 milligrams, you're done. You're out of here. Now, if you're just eating little bits and pieces of this edible, you should be fine, but you will be getting that euphoric feeling, that high feeling. So, like I was saying, there's a difference between smoking, vaping, and edibles. And I just wanted to clarify the difference if you didn't know. I also am not insinuating that anybody should try what I did. It's just my last resort method. It worked for me. I think that sleep is very vital and very important if you have PCOS, because if you are deprived of sleep, your body is missing out on a lot of things that it needs to do in order to fix what's going on. Triple sleeping, staying asleep, falling asleep. I really think that you should find a method for falling asleep, melatonin, all that kind of stuff. Again, I've tried all of it. It didn't work for me. I was on my last resort and it worked. My face does not break out with cystic acne, maybe like here and there. When my period is about to start, I do get some breakouts, but I mean, I think a lot of people get that period breakout. But I don't have cystic acne like I used to. I have scarring. If anybody in Orlando or Jacksonville is a dermatologist and you want to help your girl out, please fucking do. So if you are in Orlando or Jacksonville and you're a dermatologist and you want to help your girl out, please do. Because I don't think my insurance covers that. And I don't have a primary doctor right now in Jacksonville. So I'm definitely happy with my results. I'm back on track. I still do suffer from a lot of things with PCOS, like the weight gain. It doesn't want to come off. I'm actually like 175, which is crazy. I have horrible memory loss. Like, I be forgetting a lot of stuff. Like, my brain is literally fuzzy. Like, I don't remember a lot of things, and it's really shitty. It's scary as well. I still have hirsutism, the hair growing in my face, but it's not as bad. A lot of my symptoms have subsided due to the use of marijuana. Again, marijuana is legal in the state of Florida if you have your license, in which I do. I am not promoting this in no shape or way or form. Just know that that's what works for me. So if you have tried everything and you're at your wit's end and you haven't tried edibles, do it. Just kidding. But I'm done. Thank you guys so much for tuning in. Sorry if this video was hella long. I just wanted to really give you guys a breakdown. And I know someone's gonna ask what moisturizer I use. Right now I'm using Ole Henriksen, but for the whole time that I was I had the acne, when my acne was severe and it started to subside, I was using Suave lotion for my face. Oh my god, I swear by that stuff. I literally swear by it. And now and then I used Drunk Elephant afterwards. It was like a little sample that Sephora gave me and I loved it. And now I'm using Ole Henriksen. It's really good. I have no complaints, and honey, it smells bomb. So in the meantime, between time, thank you for joining me. Thank you for watching. Thank you for subscribing, liking, loving. And yeah, share this. Share it to your sisters. Inform other people. Thank you so much, you guys. I really appreciate the love and the support. And follow me on my social media platforms. I'm going to put everything in the details. I love you guys. Thank you so much. What's up, guys? It's your girl, Cash Arroyo. If you're new here, put your seatbelt on, bitch, because we going for a ride or whatever. Make sure that you subscribe and you hit the little bell so you know every time my annoying ass drops a video. Today is going to be a get ready with me where I'm going to talk my life away about how I cleared my cystic acne while I do my makeup. So I hope you have the patience for that. Also, if you're not new and you've been here before, thank you again for coming back. I appreciate the love. Seriously, I really freaking do. Without y'all, I wouldn't even be doing this. I probably still would, but still, thank you. So make sure that you subscribe, that you like, put the little thumbs up. Make sure that you comment and you share these videos because I make these for y'all. So make sure that you stay tuned in.